recording. Hey guys, it's Savvy, and I am going to take today. This is part of the StrikeBackVideoAthon challenge. I have Ben Sanders at Bookie and Jesus Old Books, the creators, linked down below. And also the person I am talking about today is Megan Tennant. I think she's an indie author. She is a published author. I have not read her book yet. That is going to be one of the books that I'm reading this this year, when I can get a hold of it. I am going to be making a frittata today, and I am also going to be talking a little bit about my move, why I moved, and why I wanted to move, because that stuff's interesting. The kitchen's a bit of a mess, because my new roommate really likes to cook, and I really like to cook, so we're just trying to figure out where everything can go and what we can do, but we'll figure it out. It's all good. So what we're going to start by doing is lighting there we go. I'm going to put it on medium-high heat, and I'm going to go ahead and melt about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to use a butter knife. Alright. Wow, that's hot. I'm actually going to turn it to low heat. This is gas, so I think it might heat faster. I know it's like better than the coil kind. I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time cooking in this house, so please excuse me if there are any issues with anything I'm trying to do. Okay, and I'm just cutting the stem. Oh, here. The broccoli to small chunks, and we will put the stem in before the flowers, so that way it cooks a little better. You want to cut it into nice bite-sized chunks for a frittata. Alright, butter slowly but surely melting. Nice. Okay, one sec. This is a fairly healthy dish. It's nice. It's good for brunch, lunch, dinner. I will say, I mean, it's good for breakfast. It is a little bit long to make. However, you can definitely do it like on the weekend and then reheat it. It reheats really well, even though it's egg. And then I'm just trying to get the butter up on the side so the egg doesn't stick when we do put it in. Oh, and we want to preheat the oven to 350. So bake. Okay, I think it's on. New oven. It's a really nice oven, though, I gotta say. Okay, let's turn this back up to medium. And let's go ahead and put the stems in. So just put them in there. Okay. I also would definitely recommend putting in garlic, onion. The only reason I'm not is because I do like to share my eggs with the dogs, and they can definitely eat broccoli, but onion and garlic are poisonous to dogs, so I'm not going to put any in, but I would recommend it. Unless you also have cats, it's poison to cats too. Okay. Alright. Oh, and another cool thing about Megan Tennant, she's actually doing like a Twitter 101 series, and I'm terrified of Twitter, and so I'm really excited that she's doing a series on something that scares me, and something that I probably need to get over and use. Okay, now I'm just going to take the flowers, and I'm just going to cut them a little bit smaller, and then the stem, I'll just toss in. Alright, then I thought I could talk a little bit about my moves. I don't know how green these floors are. So I just moved from Modesto to Oakland, and I'm loving it so far. It's literally been, yesterday was my first full day here, and I'm loving it. I live really close to downtown, which is nice, like walking distance, I'd say. And that's just really, really nice, because that's something that I really missed in Modesto. And even Modesto's downtown, they're trying to revitalize it, but it's just not, it's not the same as the city, and the culture really isn't the same. It's a very kind of small-minded culture there. And one of the things that I was really excited about was when I first moved to Modesto, I had a full-time job, and they never gave me the right amount of hours. I was a lesson teacher, so I knew it would take a little bit to get my lessons off the ground, but they completely messed up my schedule multiple times. I did professional complaints about it, and then they were like, oh, your manager's just new, she's just trying, and it's like, you know, I don't want to create drama or anything, but I need hours, and I'm losing students because they think I'm irresponsible. Oh, and then we also want to put salt and pepper on this, of course. And then if you're using salt-filled butter, you want to put less salt. I'm not. My butter's unsalted. And those are a nice mix. And there were things about Modesto that I was really excited about. I love animals. I love the country. And it's like, I thought it was going to give me like, because the town's pretty big, I thought it was going to give me like a city feel with, I was planning on leasing a horse. And I just never got the opportunity to get a decent enough job to do that. And a lot of it is that they won't hire people who they don't consider locals. And I had a Denver phone number. So there were just a lot of issues. And then culturally, like, I feel like even just walking around in Oakland and around here, it's just like I see my people. You know, I'm like, yes, this is my tribe. Then we're just going to take the flowers and just put them in. Wow, that is a lot of broccoli. I didn't realize how much broccoli this was going to be. Let me show you. That's a lot of broccoli. I might end up just taking some out and eating it on its own. Because you really don't want to pre-cook broccoli because it stinks if you pre-cook it. Okay. And so I'm really excited to be here. I haven't started my new job yet. I don't start until Thursday. I'm a little bit nervous. Tomorrow I'm going to do a run through of how long it takes me to get to BART, how long it takes me to get to the city on BART, because I am working in San Francisco. But I'm really excited to be here, and I'm just, you know, the nice things about Modesto was that I was so close to my family. I lived in an apartment complex that was just gorgeous. They essentially had like I think like 120 apartments, but they were broken up into 12 apartment units, and then in between them was a swimming pool, a playground, beautiful, beautiful walking, like just really nice. It was like living in a little park. There was a park a mile away, so it was like the perfect distance to walk, let the dogs off leash, and then walk home when I had more time. It was really nice. That was really nice. But as far as like, okay, and then we're just gonna let it cover, turn it on to low, and kind of just let it steam itself almost. So there were things about Modesto that I really liked. Once again, being so close to my family was wonderful, but it just wasn't the right place. And I've been wanting to live in Oakland for a while. I actually wanted to move here for college, and then I just had some stuff happen that just it wasn't really going to work out. So it's just nice to be here and be enjoying it. I really like it. Next, we're going to take 6 eggs. This is the perfect size for sharing, the frittata, and just crack them in. And you can put in any veggies you want, really. I mean, you do need to be careful and make sure that you don't put anything that like tastes disgusting together in, but okay, there's got to be a better way to do this. I guess I'll just hold I'll do it this way. Oh, what a big ol' chunk of egg. I just feel like I have so much to talk about, and then I like try to chat, and I'm like, wow, I have nothing to talk about. But I'm just so excited. Some things I missed from Denver, though. I went to a dog park today. It was really pretty, really nice. But it just, in Denver, we have these dog parks in the state parks that are like trails. And so they're dog off-leash areas. And then there's like a multiple-mile trail that you can walk with the dogs. And there's creeks, there's little lakes, there's all this stuff. I know I have one more. And then they're really, really nice. But in California, I just haven't really experienced that. I think there are some beaches that allow dogs. I don't know if they're allowed off-leash. But the ones in Denver, there were only two that I know of. One at Cherry Creek State Park, one at Chatfield. But the issue, especially with the Cherry Creek one, was, so Cherry Creek was always nuts, like on weekends. It just, people and like families would bring their dogs that they never walked every Saturday, and it was just like insane, and people just let their dogs go nuts. But Chatfield was so nice even on the weekends. And then with the popularity of Denver and like moving, Cherry Creek became hell every day of the week, which kind of sucked. And then just a little bit, you know, maybe 2-3 tablespoons of milk substitute, whatever. And then don't know where anything is. And then Chatfield was so wonderful every day, and then now on weekends it kind of sucks, which is too bad, but I really miss those trails. I think there might be one place here. I tried a place that I thought was going to be like that, and it wasn't quite. It was still really nice. It was nicer than like the dog parks that are just like lawn. There's like a little hill, some trees, a bench. It was nice. But I really miss, and also like having big dogs in Denver was really, really easy. You know, I have a 30-pounder and a 15-pounder, and even like here, some places they're like, even actually my roommate said that she wanted 10 pounds or less, but that worked out because, what is it? It worked out because my dogs are really calm, so it was like, oh yeah, that's fine. But it's just crazy how here it's really, really difficult, because when I got Charlie, I was looking for a Mastiff. And so I'm really, really thankful. I was like really sad that I couldn't get a Mastiff. And now I'm really, really thankful that I couldn't get a Mastiff, because I don't know where I would live. I certainly wouldn't be able to afford it. Okay, so I let these kind of just steam in their own self. It's looking good. All right, I put salt and pepper in here. Now I always add a little bit of turmeric to my eggs. It has really good, it helps your joints. What's that called? But it can mess with your stomach lining, so you don't want to go overboard with the turmeric. But every day I have eggs, I put a little bit of turmeric and a little bit of paprika in. Paprika is great for digestion. It tastes delicious. It's just an all-over really, really good thing to put in any food. Never forget the paprika. Okay, I'm just going to scramble that around a little bit too. And then spin this around, make sure nothing's too burnt. All right, pour it right over the top. Oops. And then mush it around. There you go. So I'd recommend maybe not using a full head of broccoli and just a half head. But you can see the egg kind of peeking through right here. Sorry if this is making you car sick. There you go. It's looking pretty good. The edges of the broccoli will get a little bit burnt in the oven. I think it tastes really good. Crispy, I think, is the right term. Now, I actually like frittatas with cheddar cheese a little bit better. I'm starting to run low on cheddar cheese, and I have another recipe I'm going to do with that I've been meaning to do for like oh god, like 4 or 5 months. So I'm just gonna put on some nice Parmesan, and you want to be generous with it. You know, it's good to be generous. Okay. And this is something that needs to be made into a cast iron so that you can put it into the oven. However, you could use a casserole dish. You could use a cake pan. You know, if you have something on hand, pie tin, it'll work. But you do need to put it into the oven. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I'm getting really generous with the cheese. I'm like in the mood. I also just had like 2 oranges and a cookie for breakfast. Super healthy, I know. So I'm a little hungry. Okay. Now, if you have cast iron and you don't know, you're going to want to use 2 mitts because the cast iron gets nice and hot if you're looking to get some. All right, now put it in. Oh, yeah. Now, I check, make sure you turn off your burner. I put it in and I check every 10 to 20 minutes. I put it in for 10 and then check it every 5 minutes after that. That's what I was trying to say. This cost about, the milk can cost like what, like $4? I don't know. The cheese, I bought cheap cheese, so it's like $2. The eggs, another $4, because I like to buy the like free range, organic, happy chicken. But I also got some of those eggs for free, so that's cool. The spices probably cost, they're pretty normal spices, probably $2 each, $3 each. For the whole thing, you're probably looking at like buying brand new for everything, probably looking at like $10, but things like eggs, spices, you tend to have at home, especially the milk. I'd say this is something that I can usually make. Oh, and then the broccoli cost me like $1. It's definitely something that I usually have all these ingredients at my house. So if you're like me, it's really easy, and it's something, and I really love it after the gym. It's one of those things where you can kind of do the pre-cooking and then you shove it in the oven, go shower, and then come back and it's made, and you just get to eat, and it's delicious. All right. Hello. How are you? Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, week, month, year, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. And I'll let you know how it is.